What is going on, everybody? What is going on? The Catch fam. Hope everyone is doing phenomenal today, man. It is Sunday. It is time for Week 5 kickoff. We've got a little bit of Sunday action already underway with the Packers and the Giants and London. So we got a couple dynamics to talk about there. Nothing too crazy, and plenty of time left in that game if your starters in fantasy are not necessarily performing so far. But we got about an hour and 50 minutes or so until the 1 o'clock games kick off and Week 5 is fully underway. So y'all know what time it is, baby. Time for some live Week 5 fantasy Q&A. So hop in the live chat, man. Let me know what you guys need. Starts, sits, adds or drops, last minute adds or drops. We'll go over some injury updates as well. Hopefully we get some pertinent information. There are some key players who are still questionable for the day, so hopefully some of that comes to light while we are streaming. And just overall roster settings for the week, man. Confidence levels, non-confidence levels, confirmation bias, whatever you guys need, man. Hop in the live chat. Let's talk some fantasy football. Let's have some fun. It's Sunday morning. It's time for another great weekend of NFL action. So hit that like button on the way in, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hop in the live chat. Let's get it popping. Let's get it going, man. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Should be a great morning stream. So I've got the Giants and Packers game pulled up here, but I mean, obviously I can't put it on the screen or anything, but I'll be kind of keeping tabs there as much as I can throughout the stream as well. But so far, Allen Lazard, your best fantasy performer in this game. You've got two tight ends on both teams who nobody in the world started today with a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, not a great, I mean, not an awful stat line, but has not found the end zone. Aaron Jones not found the end zone as well. So we'll keep an eye on things there. There's definitely plenty of time left in that game for your respective fantasy players to do something, right? It's not over till it's over. Third and fourth quarter are very important overall. All right, so I'm going to take a look at what we got here in terms of the news. Okay, so Logan Thomas is out. Logan Thomas for the Washington Commanders is not playing. I liked him as a tight end streaming option. He's out following a pregame test, so no Logan Thomas today, who had a really nice matchup against the Titans. Saints wide receiver Michael Thomas already rolled out for today's game against the Hawks due to foot injury. Is likely to be able to return for next week's game. Okay, well, doesn't help us. Bucs wide receiver Julio Jones will not play today against his former team. Russell Gage will play against the Falcons. So the Bucs will have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Russell Gage ready to roll. Russell Gage, potential last-minute flex option potentially for you guys. T. Higgins, Hayden Hurst both listed as questionable. Wow, I didn't know that CeeDee Lamb was questionable as well. Tony Pollard has an illness, questionable also. Rondell Moore, questionable. Man, Rondell Moore might be someone we can drop. I think Greg Dortch is the way to go there. All right, Kamara is still questionable. David Montgomery is playing. We got the confirmation David Montgomery is playing. So now, like, the main name that coming to mind for me is Amon-Ra St. Brown as a player that we need to keep an eye on. So we'll keep an eye on the injury report, and we'll kind of see what happens as the Giants are starting to piece together a little bit of a drive here at the 30-yard line. And I'm going to watch one play, then I'm going to hop in the chat, man. Thank you guys for being here this morning. We got enough to get into. A little bit of pressure for Aaron, for Daniel Jones, but he gets it out to number 13 for about a 5-6 yard gain. Okay. All right, Juked in the house. What's up, bro? Hello. Appreciate you being here, man. What's up? V in the house. What's going on, guys? How you guys feeling today? Let me know. Who you guys starting? Who's in that starting lineup? Who's on the bench? How do you guys feel overall? Man, I have A.J. Dillon or Allen Lazard or Aaron Rodgers like either starting or against me in like every league today. So this morning's been really weird. And I had the Packers defense in one league, which I was like, I was so close to swapping out for the Cowboys defense, and I'm kind of regretting that. What I tell you guys last night, man, these London games are always a little bit weird. Like, there's just always a weird dynamic overall. All right, V, what's good, my guy? How are you doing? Appreciate you being here. Smokey, let's go. Playing Dylan, but not doing much. Hope he falls into the end zone. Yeah, I'm like rooting against AJ Dillon and rooting for him at the same time. So if he scores, that's fine. If he doesn't, it's fine too. So we'll see what happens. But for your sake, I hope he scores, man. Mr. Sarcastic, good morning. What's going on, man? Appreciate you being here. How's everyone doing, man? How do you guys feel? Where are those confidence levels at? How's the lineups? How do they look? All right, so it's 3rd and 8. The Giants slapped with a false start, it looked like. Danny Dimes gets the snap, drops back. He's running, and he gets about 2 yards. Weird play. Okay. Let's see. Reynolds or Corey Davis if Amon-Ra doesn't play. If Amon-Ra doesn't play, I'd go Reynolds. Yeah, I think Reynolds is a much safer floor. And as a matter of fact, if Amon-Ra does play, I still don't dislike Reynolds in that circumstance either. Scary Terry without Dawson or Waddle, he's been limited all week. I mean, listen, man, I really like Scary Terry this week. Like, I think he's going to have a really good week overall. I'm a big fan of Scary Terry. So, if you don't have the confidence in Waddle, I think that's okay. But you just got to keep in mind, if you bench Waddle, even with Teddy Bridgewater quarterback and even with the injury, like, you're still facing the potential to miss out on Waddle being Waddle. So, if you are worried about the injury, I think Scary Terry is perfectly fine. And yes, Scary Terry is without Dotson on the field, right? But also he's got a phenomenal matchup. The Titans are the 28th worst team in the league against opposing receivers from a fantasy perspective. So it's a really good matchup. And I mean, I had Scary Terry as a must start on the week, man. Like I think he's going to have a great game overall. All right, let's see. V, I also have Juju. No. I go Reynolds. And I do think that Corey Davis is okay. But Corey Davis always going to be a little bit boom or bust. It's just kind of how he rolls. And it's not a phenomenal matchup. Not the worst matchup, but not a phenomenal matchup against the Dolphins. Their secondary, those corners are not something to sneeze at. So I like Josh Reynolds. As long as it's full PPR, man, I think Reynolds is a good start. Jute facing Green Bay's defense. Yeah, I wish I hadn't started them, man. I mean, I was really like leaving them in case Daniel Jones was injured. Then I was like, I'll keep him in against Danny Dimes. And I just don't think they're going to have a really good ceiling. I could see them finishing with 8 or 9 points. But unless they start creating some turnovers, I just don't know how much. Like, they're a good defense, don't get me wrong. But I just don't know how much I like them from a fantasy perspective. So we'll see what happens. They do have a good couple of weeks coming up here. So, I mean, they get Washington. They get the Jets and they get Washington. So, I don't know. I'm kind of bummed I started them. But it is what it is, man. All right, V, we got Goff, Sutton, Amon-Ra, possibly Eckler, Saquon, Andrews, Gay, Baltimore's defense, Davis, Juju, and Rachaad White. Yeah. But you might be going Reynolds there, right? Listen, man, I don't like the Ravens defense. I don't. I mean, I get that they're 7th overall in fantasy, but like the secondary is awful, man. Just they're not playing. They're giving up the 4th most. No, that's not true. I don't remember exactly where they lie in terms of receiving yardage given up, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I mean, week 1, 380 yards. Week 2, 547. 3, 447. Week 4, 326. So, but they have an interception every game. They have a forced fumble in every game except for week 2. So, like, I get the appeal, but I think that Cincinnati Ravens game is going to be a little bit of a shootout, man. Other than that, the lineup looks good, though, for sure, man. And, like, the Ravens probably get you, like, 6 or 7 points at worst, right? Bryce in the house. What's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. Appreciate you being here, man. Breece Hall will get over 2.5 receptions. Is that a line on the day? Let's see. I didn't recognize OJ Howard there. Where are the Jets? There we go. Yeah, it is a line. That's a pretty good line. Anthony, I need desperate help. Najee or Mostart than either Deontay, Ayuk, Lockett, Gallup for flex. Okay. I still go Najee here. Like, Mostart is way too 50-50. Way too 50-50 for me. Let's just take a brief look. Why not? Mostert. I mean, it is a decent matchup against the Jets. He has, I mean, in terms of touches, he is the guy at the moment, I guess. I mean, Edmonds still not playing awful from a fantasy perspective. Mostart is getting the touches, but I'd probably still go Najee, man. But, like, you're not getting a great ceiling out of either player. So, if you're more confident in Mostart, I think it's fine. I might go Najee by a hair. Like, I still have some faith in Najee, so I'd probably go Najee. But I don't know how confident I am. In the flex, I probably go Michael Gallup. I really like Michael Gallup, man. I really like Michael Gallup. Rams are awful against opposing receivers right now. Absolutely awful. But if you don't have as much faith in Michael Gallup, Tyler Lockett's completely fine as well. Yeah, Lockett or Gallup are really good flex options, man. I have a lot of faith in Gallup today. I think he's a really solid play. But Lockett's completely fine. Albert in the house. What's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. Appreciate you being here, man. What's going on? The sarcastic, scary Terry thought Logan Thomas too. Yeah, man. Dotson and Thomas out for this game. So the target should be there. The matchup's great. Yeah, and I like Curtis Samuel also. V, it's full PPR. You're fine, man. Yeah, I think Reynolds is a great flex this week for you, man. Duvernay or London. I do like Duvernay, but I worry about him without Bateman on the field, right? Bateman's out. Yeah, Bateman's out. I go Drake London here. Like, I get it's not a beautiful matchup on paper. It's a difficult matchup for London on the day, man. But with Pitts out and Patterson out and the Falcons presumably having to be playing from behind, I think the targets should be there. So I go London, but you can really make the argument for either play. Like, Duvernay is going to be the wide receiver 1 on the day for the Ravens in what's probably a shootout game. So, like, I'm not opposed to Duvernay here, but if it's my... I'm not ready to give up on London after the poor performance last week. So, I'll go London by hair, but if you have more faith in Duvernay, I think that's fine, too. What's up, Ben? Christian Kirk or St. Brown if he plays? Kirk is solid. I don't want to risk Amon just being a decoy. Yeah. Yeah, I've talked about that the last 2 nights. Like, there's definitely a possibility, even if Amon-Ra St. Brown suits up, like, how healthy is he really? And, you know, he's trending towards playing today. It's going to be a really tough decision. Really tough decision. Let's see. It says St. Brown likely wouldn't be on much of a restricted snap count if he's active. He could still struggle to match the excellent production he turned in over the first 3 weeks of the season. New England secondary is playing okay, man. Yeah, it looks like he's trending towards playing. I think Christian Kirk is a really good option, though. If you already don't have as much faith in Amon-Ra St. Brown, who I have said, like, if Amon-Ra is healthy, like, he needs to be in our starting lineups. But I kind of got that feeling this, you know, at the moment that I'm not as confident overall. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. I think you roll Christian Kirk there, going up against the Texans, man. If you are personally worried about Amon-Ra not being a great play, even if he's healthy, then I go Kirk. I think that's fine, man. The secondaries poop. They get those sack and interception points. That's true. That's fair. That's fair. Eugene, what's up, my guy? Hello, hello. Appreciate you being here, man. Happy game day to you. Questions. Need a flex option out of Schultz, Brian Robinson, Claypool, Noah Brown, Madison, Schultz, and Chase put up 0 last week, and Robinson is making season debut, so unknown on his end. Who'd you choose? I'd probably choose Noah Brown, frankly. I mean, Noah Brown gets the Rams, and they're, playing awful against opposing receivers. Yeah, I mean, Schultz you could consider, and Robinson you could consider, but I'm of the belief it's better to just sit back and kind of wait and see what happens with Washington's backfield. Although they have a decent matchup today. Madison can always find the end zone. I probably go Noah Brown for the safest 4 and really the best potential ceiling, too. If it's full PPR, I go Noah Brown, man. Let me know what you think about that. We got you dash cans, of course, man. Of course. Albert just got offered Jamar Chase, Dalvin Cook, and Fournette for JJ. Wait. You got offered Chase, Cook, and Fournette for JJ. Yeah, I mean, if you need running back help, I take that trade, Albert. Yeah, that's a good trade for you. Jefferson, still probably going to be better than Chase, all things considered, but Chase is not going to be far behind. So if you need running back help, it's a really good trade, man. And even if you don't, and you can just throw Cook and Fournette on your bench. It's a good trade. Let me know how you're feeling about it. Let me know what the roster looks like. But, yeah, I would have some confidence in that trade, man. Nick, who can I give to receive JT? Have Brown, DK, Elijah Moore, Everett, Walker, Hull, and Singletary. Well, it kind of depends on the confidence level of fantasy manager in your league who owns JT. Kind of depends on what he needs as well. But, I mean, I would try to hold A.J. Brown. But, you're probably still going to have to give up some pretty decent value. I don't really see Elijah Moore, Kenneth Walker, or Everett unless they really need a tight end being in the mix. You're still going to have to give up good value to acquire JT. So, you could start with Singletary and DK and see what happens. I mean, I think Breece Hall and DK is enough with where the Colts are at offensively and with the injuries to JT. But you might have to go Breece Hall and DK, which is, I don't know if that's your full roster, but it could end up kind of hurting your roster. But I do think if you offer Breece Hall and one of those receivers, you'll probably get the trade. But I would try to keep A.J. Brown personally. And DK's still playing good football, man. So, but I think Hall and DK is probably enough, man. Kirk Cousins or Matt Stafford? Cousins. Cousins gets the Bears. Staph infection gets the Cowboys. Yeah. I go Cousins for sure there. Derek in the house. What's up, man? What's going on? What's up? I might throw together a pick 'em this morning. All right, Lewis, what's up, bro? I love the channel. Appreciate that, man. Very kind to you. Juju or Edmonds / Raheem at flex. Man, it's not Juju for me. I do think Juju has the potential to have a pretty good game. Don't get me wrong. Going up against the Raiders, we got primetime football. Don't get me wrong. I'm not completely out on Juju, but I just don't trust. I really don't trust the Chiefs receivers. They have 1 touchdown between all their receivers on the season. Uno. So, unless it's full PPR, you can't really expect anything out of Juju. And even if it is, his ceilings have not been good on the season. So, I probably said Juju, but then the problem is Edmonds versus Raheem Mostert. It's a toss-up, Lewis. Like, both these guys last week, for example, right? Mostert had 10.1 points in PPR. Edmonds had 10. The week before, Mostert had 1.1 points and Chase Edmonds had 15.7. And we could keep going. It's basically been that way all season. Like, so against the Jets, it is a good matchup, man. But I just don't know how confident I am, because here's the most frustrating part there, man, is like, if you sit one, the other one has the potential to go off if the one you started didn't. So, listen, Edmonds or Raheem Mostert are fine in the flex, but you could end up in a really frustrated situation, and I don't have enough confidence to say one over the other, if that makes sense. So, I almost am willing to go Juju here if it's full PPR, because I do think we have a game script there where the Raiders are giving up a fair amount of points overall, and primetime football game, I could see Juju having a decent game, but I just, those Kansas City Chiefs receivers are not players that I really want in my starting lineup. I mean, let's just look at Juju, who is questionable. Juju questionable with a hamstring injury, but Andy Reid says he should be fine. But Juju, 9.9 week 1, 4 week 2, 13.9 week 3, 9.6 week 4. Like, 0 touchdowns on the year. Like, the touchdowns are going to Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Travis Kelce, Jerick McKinnon even, Noah Gray. Like, just weird design plays and everything. Actually, Noah Gray doesn't have a touchdown on the year. I don't know where I got that from. Jody Fortson, the third string tight end, has 2 touchdowns on the year. Like, I thought Scatling. No, not Scatling. Nicole Hartman has 1 touchdown. He's the only receiver on this team with a touchdown. So, the way they're running this offense right now, the receivers are not, it'd be nice if someone could step up and emerge as the number 1, and it'd be nice if it could be Juju, but I'm just going in circles here, aren't I, man? This is a tough question, Lewis. It's a tough question. I think you probably flip the coin on Edmonds or Raheem Mostert. Who are you more confident in? It looks like we have a lot of fantasy managers more confident in Raheem Mostert. But like I said, like, Edmonds could pop too. So maybe go Raheem Mostert there. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know if that helped at all, or if you have any further thoughts. That's just a really tough flex question, man. I can definitely see why you have the question on the day. Derek, down at Atlantic City Casino at the Sports Ball, watching the London game. Let's go, man. Sounds like a blast. Let's go. You eating any good food, man? Man, I'm in the mood to make some good football food today. Najee or Kamara? Man, I'd probably take the chance on Kamara. It's just a good matchup. Like Najee, there's still circumstances where I'll say go Najee, but the ceiling for Najee is not good. The ceiling for Kamara is much higher. So hopefully we get Kamara back into the full swing of things. I think if this is not the week that we see that we probably start to veer off completely. Like I've already had him downgraded to the flex for a couple weeks just because of uncertainty, but I think Kamara over Najee is fine. All right, Jerry, what's up, bro? Hello. Appreciate you being here, man. What's going on? How good does Mike Williams play today? Man, I think Mike Williams is going to have a great game. Pretty high confidence level on the day for me with Mike Williams. Like a must-start player, man. Going up against the Texans, like you got Keenan Allen out. Josh Palmer is actually questionable as well. So really, you got Mike Evans, Mike Williams as the number 1 read, then Gerald Everett as the number 2 read. I mean, Palmer might play, don't get me wrong. And then DeAndre Carter could step up here as well at the receiver position. But and then obviously you be able to throw to Austin Eckler too, so he might be the number 2, truthfully. But and I just said they had the Texans. That was last week. Still, he's got Cleveland. I like this matchup. I like this game script. It's just one of those games that I think a lot of points are going to be scored. They're both these defenses playing questionable. So yeah, Jerry, it's a good matchup for Mike Williams. I've got him starting in 2 leagues this weekend. So I'm pretty confident in him, and he's going to have a good game. Sport Dog was good, bro. Good morning. Good morning. Have they decided if McKenzie and Davis are going to play? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Oh. I typed in David instead of Davis, and I was like, where is Gabe Davis? Okay. It looks like Gabe Davis is going to play. Yeah. I don't see anything indicating that Gabe Davis is not going to play. I don't know if I trust Gabe Davis. Let us know in the chat. Are you guys starting Gabe Davis or not? All right, 5 minutes ago, Isaiah McKenzie will not play in week 5. So that should have... I mean, hey, I'll say this much, guys. Being someone who's not fully confident in Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox is out. Isaiah McKenzie is officially out. Davis might be a play this week, guys, going up against Pittsburgh. Davis might be a real play. I would start to probably consider Gabe Davis. With those 2 out, going up against Pittsburgh, Gabe Davis might be a really solid play for the week, guys. Truthfully. So, let's take a look here. Let's... Oh my gosh, I typed in David again. There he is. Let's put Gabe Davis on the screen. There we go. And yeah, so Isaiah McKenzie is out. McKenzie's out. I think Gabe Davis with Dawson Knox and McKenzie out could be really solid. So there you go, Sport Dog. Lewis, coin flip it is. Yeah, man, it's just like that's a tough pickle, like owning those 2 running backs on a weekly basis. Like I said, most of what I've seen is the confidence level lies with Mo start. But don't be surprised if Edmonds has a decent game too. It is a good matchup, though. It's a good matchup against the Jets. Kamara or Miles Sanders? I'll say this much, man. Miles Sanders is the safe floor. I like Miles Sanders a lot this week. And Kamara, on the other hand, holds more upside, but is, potentially kind of a... There's potential we get what we've seen out of him in the past couple of weeks. So, potential bust there. But Sanders for the safe floor, Kamara for the upside. But upside can always involve a disappointment as well. DK or Curtis Samuel? What's up, C-Dog? Yeah, I mean, DK for a lower floor, but Curtis Samuel for the upside here. I'd probably go Curtis Samuel. Yeah, I'd probably go Curtis Samuel. It's a great matchup versus Tennessee, so I'll go Curtis Samuel. All right, Kay, what's up, man? Week 5, PPR, Deontay or Garrett Wilson? Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Deontay's a safe floor option. Wilson's the upside, but I just don't know exactly what we're going to get out of Garrett Wilson, moving forward with Zach Wilson at the quarterback position. He just had 2 catches last week, where really the receiver to watch last week was Corey Davis. And then Elijah Moore is still getting a good amount of targets, but only had 4 last week. So, I mean, I don't love this matchup for Deontay Johnson. He's got Kenny Pickett at quarterback, so it's tough, man. It's tough, but I might go Deontay Johnson here. I didn't like Garrett Wilson's involvement last week, but it's just tough, man. I think Deontay's a little bit safer. Wilson holds more upside, though. Bryce Long, Irv Smith, or Evan Ingram? I'd probably go Evan Ingram. I like the matchup there against Texans. Irv Smith is fine. Like, they're kind of similar plays for the week, but I'd probably go Evan Ingram. Conklin, Mooney, or Myers? Man, probably Mooney. I don't really want to flex Conklin. Like, Conklin's more of a, I don't have anything else I can do at tight end, or I'm not, Kyle Pitts is out for me. I'm not confident in George Kittle. Dawson Knox is out. One of those situations. I don't really want to flex him. Myers, like, full PPR, I'm not out on Myers, but he is questionable. He's expected to play, but I mean, I don't know. Myers gets Detroit, but the issue here is Bailey Zappi is tossing the football. So, I mean, 15 attempts, 10 completions, 99 passing yards, a touchdown, and a lost fumble last week. 74% of the snaps on the day for Bailey Zappi. So, he actually didn't play that bad, you know. Led them to an overtime game. But so there is potential there for Myers. I think the safer play is Mooney. And I'm not like, listen, guys, I'm not very high on Mooney. He had a good game last week. But it's a good matchup versus the Vikings. So I think the safer play is Mooney if you want to get a little risky. I think go Myers there. Let me know what you think overall gets. Are Kamara and Waddle playing? I believe they're both trending towards playing. So Waddle is in uniform, listed as active. So we got that update. Waddle is he's in uniform. So we got that going. On the other hand, I believe Kamara, last we checked, was trending towards playing as well. So let's take a look, see. Yeah, Alvin Kamara is playing as well 6 minutes ago. Oh yeah, let's get the tabs going. We got Isaiah McKenzie out. We got Kamara making a return. We got Waddle playing as well. So great question, man. Got some good updates there. So there's a few injury updates for you guys. Man, I can't believe Barkley just got hurt. If Barkley's out long term, like I have one league where I'm undefeated and I really need Barkley. Yeah, so there's your updates on Kamara and Waddle there. Yeah, FML, Barkley to medical tent. Yeah, I was just watching the replay. Is he back in? No, I mean, Daniel Jones just ran the football. Oh, Saquon Barkley owners, let's all cry together. I got you, Sport Dog, of course, man. Brad, what's up, my guy? PPR pick 3, Cooks, Robinson, Damon Harris, Cooper, Devonta Smith. Yeah, this is good right here, man. I'm assuming it's James Robinson. You got to start James Robinson. James Robinson going up against the Texans is a must-start player. Must-start player. Great matchup. Texans are the worst team in the league against opposing running backs. Damian Harris gets the Lions. Second worst team in the league against opposing running backs. I'd probably go Robinson and Harris. I have a lot of confidence in those two. Then you got Cooper, Devonta Smith, both. Like, Cooks is out for me here. Cooper versus Devonta Smith, both in good game scripts. I think both have big days. So, like, if you want to go for the PPR upside and bench one of the two running backs, you bench Harris because Stevenson's in the mix. And the Texans are worse than the Lions, not by much. So, if you want to go Cooper and Smith, it's fine for higher ceilings. But it's definitely a combination of Robinson, Harris, Cooper, and Devonta Smith. It'd be hard for me to bench Robinson and Damian Harris. Like, they're just so safe this week. And Cooper and Devonta Smith is a really tough decision, man. Smith gets the Cardinals, of course. Cooper, on the other hand, has a good matchup versus the Chargers. Like, I like both. I really do like both. I might go Cooper by a hair because he's the wide receiver 1. He should get more targets. Like, should get more volume. But I like Devonta Smith this week as well, man. So probably go Robinson, Harris, and Cooper. But if you want to swap Harris for Devonta Smith, it's okay. But like Robinson and Harris have great matchups. I had them both in my must-start segment for the week, so I have pretty good confidence in those two. All right, 98. What's up, man? DPJ or Tyler Algier on the flex. Oh God. I mean, like you probably go DPJ, but you just gotta understand. Anytime you start him, like it's boom or bust. Like a complete boom or bust, right? I mean, his wide receiver is 70. Week 1, 12 points. Week 2, 0. Week 3, 2. Week 4, 12.1. Like he's got to get those deep balls. It's a good matchup for him against the Chargers. Like the potential's there, but I just worry about starting DPJ because he is so boomer bust. Like, and then on the other hand, Tyler Algier against Tampa Bay, who's one of the best teams in the league against opposing running backs. Pitts is not out there. Cordell Patterson is not out there. So like Mariota's not throwing the football very well, which could help Tyler Algier, but like it's just not a good offensive game script overall for the Falcons. So I'll say this much, man. I think Tyler Algier is a safer floor, but the floor is pretty low there. The floor is pretty low, but it's still safe, and I think DPJ holds far more upside, but just a ton of boomer bust potential. So like if you feel pretty good about the rest of your lineup overall, then I'd probably go DPJ. Like if you can truly take a dart throw at flex, I'd probably go DPJ. If you have some uncertainty about your lineup, I'd probably go Tyler Algier. But there's issues with both plays for sure, man. So I hope that was helpful, man. Let me know if you have any other thoughts or any other decisions for the week that you're struggling with, man. All right, RAK, let's see here. PPR, Corey Davis, Deontay, or Garrett Wilson for this week. I like Corey Davis, man. I like Corey Davis. But a little risky. Still a little risky. Corey Davis holds a little bit of boomer bust potential, but I'd probably go Corey Davis. Deontay for a safer floor, Corey Davis for upside. I'd probably go Corey Davis. Nick, DK, Singletary, and Everett for JT works. Yeah, I mean, you can probably get that trade done. It just depends on how much it hurts your roster. Like, if you're not starting DK or you're flexing him, you don't need Everett, then I think it's okay. Yeah. I mean, listen, guys, I like trading for JT, you know. But I will say, if you're doing a 3-for-1 trade, Nick, I always recommend try and get one more player. Like, they're going to have to drop someone 9 out of 10 times. Just literally ask, who are you going to drop? I'll take them. You know, it might be worth it as opposed to seeing that player on the waivers. So, just ask. But yeah, I think the trade's fine. All right, so B's saying Amon-Ra is in. Amon-Ra. St. Brand. You know what? We might as well just, well, hold on. Man, chat, let me know. Yeah, he's officially active for week 5. So, let me know, guys. What? Asking for a friend. What are your confidence levels in Amon-Ra today? Like, do you feel like he's potentially going to be deployed kind of as a decoy, or do you feel like he's going to be playing in this football game for real? Because I got Amon-Ra in 2 leagues, and I have good enough bench options, but I think I'm just going to roll with him. Like, I think I'm just going to roll with him. Let me know how you guys feel about Amon-Ra, though. All right. Emmy, what's going on? Zay Jones or Gallup in the flex? I go Gallup. I really like Gallup this week. Going up against that Rams secondary that's been playing awful. I go Gallup. I go Gallup. Fam first, what's up, man? McLaurin or Hollywood? That's tough. That's tough, but I probably go McLaurin. I mean, listen, Hollywood's playing great football. Like, Hollywood is playing really good overall. Hollywood is probably a player you can start against any team, and he's going to come out with a solid stat line. You know, like, I feel good about Hollywood. But the one team that I really don't want to go up against right now is the Philadelphia Eagles. You know? So, and McLaurin gets Tennessee. The matchup is, like, beautiful. I probably go McLaurin, but if you were to go Hollywood, I don't really mind it. I just, man, like, that Philly defense can truly X out a receiver. So, but I do like the game script involved for the Cardinals. Don't get me wrong. But, like, Hollywood's fine. McLaurin's a better matchup on paper, though. Peter, what's up, man? Full PPR flex, Samuel or Robinson? Robinson, yeah. Guys, Robinson, don't even think twice about it. Robinson's a must-start play. Texans' worst team in the league against opposing running backs. You got to start Robinson. Not even close for me. Although I do think Curtis Samuel's going to have a good day. Yeah. I do think Curtis Samuel's going to have a good day. It's just, it's a tough one, man. But, I mean, it's not really that tough. Like, James Robinson, without a doubt, needs to be in your guys' starting lineups if you own him. Like, I'm down pretty bad right now. Like, I got Saquon Barkley and the Packers defense, which I knew I should have gone with the Cowboys. But, I mean, I'm still projected to win by about 10 points. Barkley got me 8.3. Green Bay is 5. He's got Gano and Aaron Rodgers, and he already started Cortland Sutton. But, like, the fact that I have James Robinson in my lineup makes me feel pretty good. Makes me feel all right. Man, would you guys start DK Metcalf at the Saints? Or get a little crazy and go go Gabe Davis at Pittsburgh? All right, I'll figure it out. Let me know. I mean, DK Metcalf versus the Saints and Marshawn Lattimore, or roll the dice on Gabe Davis with no Dawson Knox and no Isaiah McKenzie. That's my question for you guys today. I like to get your guys' thoughts on my rosters too, you know? It's just good to get that confirmation bias and get the discussion going. All right, Peter, yeah, I go James Robinson. Brad, you're welcome, man. Of course, that's what we're here for. Oh, someone just scored for the Giants and I missed it. Chris, what's up? What's up? Juju Gallup, Corey Davis, Pollard, pick 2 for flex standard league. Also have Rondell Moore. Yeah, I said Rondell Moore. He's questionable too. I go Gallup and Corey Davis. I think those are your 2 best options to score a touchdown. Yeah, Gallup, Corey Davis for me. Pollard's actually questionable with an illness, but Gallup and Corey Davis is who I would start regardless. Pollard too volatile. Juju no touchdowns on the season. So, yeah, I go with those 2, man. Gallup and Corey Davis for sure. I love Gallup this week. Godfather in the house. Good morning. Hey there, everyone. Another beautiful Sunday for some football. Let's go, baby. What up? We got about an hour till kickoff, guys. Let's get them rosters right. Appreciate you being here this morning, Godfather. Benny, what's up, Benny? Pick 2, Deontay, Zeke, Robert Woods, Jacoby. Man, I could see a good day for Jacoby, but I just don't know if I want to trust Mr. Zappi at the QB position. So, I go Robert Woods for sure. It's a great matchup. Against Washington. He's playing good football right now. I go Bobby Trees. It is definitely Deontay or Jacoby for me. I don't like Zeke against the Rams' run defense. Rams' pass defense is awful. Their run defense is like top notch, you know. So I don't like Zeke this week. I mean, Zeke this week made a rhyme, but Zeke can always find the end zone is like kind of where it can get frustrating. But I might go Jacoby. I mean, Jacoby is listed as questionable, so we want to keep an eye on it. But Jacoby against the Lions is a good start, man. It's a good start. Type of game script you want for a player like that. As long as it's full PPR, I think you can go Jacoby. But if you're not as confident in the Patriots passing attack with Zappi at quarterback today, although it's a good matchup, then go Deontay. Like, Deontay should get you a safe floor. You know, not a great ceiling, but a safe floor. I mean, personally, if it's my roster, I'm probably leaving in Deontay and Robert Woods. But there's definitely some potential there for Jacoby Myers. So, Robert Woods for sure, and then wherever you feel better, regardless of if it's Deontay or Jacoby Myers. So, Peter, I also have Zay Jones. Fair enough, but James Robinson is a smash play for you, man. Smash play. Did anyone see who scored for the Giants? I didn't see. And I can't have the volume on. So, if you guys get any updates on Saquon Barkley, please let me know. I mean, we might not know until, like, tomorrow or, like, later this afternoon what it's looking like. But anything that they're potentially saying or thinking about Saquon, let me know. I like to keep tabs on it. Benny had the Packers defense, too. Yeah, I knew I should have gone with the Cowboys. I just see a better ceiling. So Saquon has been listed as questionable, so I guess I just got that alert. Maybe he can come back. Score a touchdown and save his fantasy stat line. Rodgers airing it out. Almost threw a pick. Okay, let's see here. Bryce, should I do Kamara and Pitts for Andrews? I have Mixon, Pierce, Stevenson, and Herbert, and Brian Robinson. Yes. Yes. Like, don't get me wrong, man. It's gonna hurt to lose Kamara. Just because of the potential there. But you've got good enough running backs. Although you've got, like, 3 committees here. I still think Stevenson is a player you can flex. Like, that committee you can work with, right? And same with Herbert. Like, Stevenson and Herbert can get you respectable stat lines even when Damian Harris and Montgomery are on the field. So, yeah. I think it's a good trade, man. Listen, if you guys can make good enough offers to receive Travis Kelce or Mark Andrews, like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So, I don't have a problem with it, man. We got you, Peter, of course, bro. Brandon, Jamal Williams or Christian Kirk, full PPR for my flex. Woo, full PPR, I lean Christian Kirk. I think he's going to have a really good day, Brandon. Full PPR, I go Kirk. But Jamal Williams going to have a really good day. Like, you could go either way here. Both are solid plays. But I lean Christian Kirk just by a hair. If you go Jamal Williams, like, I think you're still in a really good spot. But full PPR, I see a big day for Christian Kirk against the Texans. Jamal Williams, I probably always see a big day, though. So, Anthony, what's up, bro? Good morning, fellas. What's up, what's up? Pick 3. 1 receiver, 1 RB, 1 flex. Okay. Evans, Godwin, Robinson, Pierce, London, Dalvin, Cook. Easy for the running back position is James Robinson. No doubt. Gets the Texans, the worst team in the league against opposing running backs. James Robinson is a must start if you own him. There's no reason to not have James Robinson starting, guys. 1 receiver, 1 flex. Dude, this might be one of them weeks, Anthony, where you go Evans and Godwin. They get the Falcons, and they need a big statement game coming off of a loss. I mean, this might be one of them weeks, man. I could see both those guys scoring. But if you want to diversify, go Evans. And then, I mean, there's an argument for Dameon Pierce, London, or Dalvin Cook. Maybe fade London because the game script for the Falcons shouldn't be great. Although they're going to have to throw the football. They're going to be playing from behind. But defensive pressure is going to be on London today. You got no Pitts. You got no Patterson. It could be good in terms of target share, but it could be really bad too. So I'd probably go Pierce, quite frankly. So either, Robinson for sure, then either Evans and Godwin, or if you want to diversify, Evans and Pierce. But I think you're in a good spot there, my guy. I fade Cook in London. Don't see as great of a ceiling for those two as I do the other players. So hope that was helpful, man. Let me know if you got any other thoughts on the day. Chris, it was Brightwell. Yeah, of course it was. Like, of course, outside of Alan Lazard today, we're just getting players who, not that there's many players on the Giants who are fantasy relevant, but we're just getting complete no names like out there. But what are you gonna do, man? These London games are just always a complete toss-up, you know. All right, man. Let's see here. Saquon updated from healthy to questionable. Yeah, I saw it. Okay. Crossing my fingers there, man, for all you Saquon owners, including myself. Calvo, what's good, my guy? Hello, hello. Deontay or Damian Harris? Damian Harris. Yeah, Damian Harris, a much better ceiling up against the Lions. Second worst team in the league against running backs. Damian Harris for sure. Deontay gets the Bills. Like, they're a little banged up in the secondary, but we got Pickett at quarterback. I don't know exactly what to expect. I go Damian Harris for sure. Boring Gamer, what's up, man? Hello, hello. Trevor Lawrence or Derek Carr? I'm going T-Law versus the Texans. Give me T-Law this week. I think it's a good little game scripted matchup for Trevor Lawrence and that Jags offense. And, hey, man, I've got Carr and Trevor Lawrence and Goff in a league. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do at quarterback here. But I I'm rolling Trevor Lawrence over Carr, so I'm riding with you, bro. I go T-Law. Saquon didn't want to go in the tenor locker room, but the staff made him. Okay, thank you for that update. He's back on the field. We got Saquon back on the field. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Saquon is in the game. What was that play? I hate the Giants. Okay, let's go. Saquon's back out there. Thielen or Josh Reynolds in full PPR. Ooh, I like both, man. I like both. I like both. Both in good game scripts here. Vikings versus Bears, Lions, Patriots. Like, I do like Thielen this week. I think Thielen is a really safe play, but quite frankly, even with the Amon-Ra out there, I think Josh Reynolds is a really safe play as long as it's full PPR. There goes Saquon with a catch. Go, Saquon. Go, Saquon. Oh, man, I wanted him to house that so bad. Okay, that helps me a lot. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, Saquon's fine. I might go Thielen by a hair. I just got one of those feelings on Adam Thielen today, but I think Josh Reynolds is just fine. I think you could really flip a coin there. Both are perfectly fine, man. Let me know where your confidence level is at there. Also, Pierce or Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gosh. I'll say this much. I think if you start Amon-Ra St. Brown, you don't start Pierce. You kind of go one or the other. I'm... Pierce probably a safer floor play. But Amon-Ra brings that upside, even with the injury looming and how many snaps is he going to get, all that. Is he a decoy? I might go Pierce. Pierce is a safer play. Amon-Ra is the upside, but you could be disappointed. So let me know where your confidence level is at there. All right, I'm going to try and watch. Okay, so the Giants are in the red zone here. Let's see what happens. I'll continue in the chat here. So it's a handoff to Snow. It's a fake to Saquon. Danny Dimes gets leveled. Why do they run? I mean, Daniel Jones can run the football. Don't get me wrong, but like, it just feels like they're trying to get Daniel Jones hurt on a regular basis. Pick 2, full PPR. What's up, Deshaun? Amari Cooper, Duvernay, Thielen, Renfro, Reynolds. Amari Cooper and Thielen for me, but Reynolds and Duvernay, there's definitely discussion to be had there. Amari Cooper for sure. You could go Duvernay, who's going to line up as a wide receiver 1 on the day for the Ravens. There's definitely some discussion there. And Reynolds is a pretty safe floor. But I got a good feeling about Thielen. I'm hooked on a Thielen. Please score. Please score. No. Saquon down at the 1. Out of the Wildcat. There's a flag on the play. Man. I need a Saquon touchdown. Deshaun, there's definitely some debate there. Some discussion to be had there. Cooper for sure. You could go Thielen or Reynolds. And even Duvernay. Like, it's... if you want to go based on volume, Cooper and Duvernay are definitely the wide receiver 1s. But there's definitely discussion for Thielen and Reynolds. All right, so that play comes back. There's a penalty on the offense. I'm not sure what it is. Watching with no sound, but I didn't see the refs. Man, Saquon a hair away. Giants head coach is freaking out. ETN or Mostart, what's up, Hayden? Ooh, I'd probably go Mostart, but ETN still has a really good matchup. Like, ETN has potential to do something big today, man. You know, this could be a breakout week for him, but James Robinson is going to be the guy. I mean, okay, so the Giants get there's a flag somewhere on this play. We'll see what happens. It looks like it's against the Packers, maybe. Please give me a Saquon touchdown, man. Yeah, Hayden, you could definitely go either way here, but due to volume, I like Mostart a little bit more. All right, we got a flag on the play. Personal foul on the Packers. That's good for the Giants. All right, Fate Rewind, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, man. Welcome to the Catch fam. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Waller or Goddard this week? I like both, man. I mean, I do like both, but I go Goddard. The Cardinals are like 6th or 7th, like the 6th or 7th worst team in the league against opposing tight ends. And Goddard's just playing good football, man. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of confidence in Goddard this week. Saquon, please score. That's a walk-in touchdown. Untouched. Out of the Wildcat. The Giants running the Wildcat. Thank you, Saquon. I needed, I mean, the big reception on that drive and a touchdown. I needed that. I go Goddard. I go Goddard. Waller's still a good start here. Fate rewind. But I go Goddard. I go Goddard. Scary Terrier, St. Brown, pick one. Gosh, St. Brown's going to throw a lot of curveballs at us, right? Because we're like, where's my confidence level? You know? Listen, I think Scary Terry... I think Scary Terry's the better play here. Yeah. Oh, but like Scary Terry's a safe play. Amon-Ra's still gonna hold that upside. Still gonna hold that upside. But I just don't exactly know what to expect out of Amon-Ra on the week. I go Scary Terry, the safer play for your roster overall, man. So, all right, guys, we have about 50 minutes here till kickoff. Let me know what you guys need, man. Been a little bit of a quiet morning. Oh, thank God. Barkley with 19.6 points. Green Bay's defense has 1 point. Gosh. I was so close to swapping them with Dallas, too. Graham Gano is just out here eating, man. 10 points against me. I mean, I'm still projected to win. This is like my best. Just the Packers defense hurting me. All right, so we got Amon-Ra St. Brown. It's officially active. We've got Jalen Waddle, good to go. We got Alvin Kamara, good to go. We got Isaiah McKenzie out. Could be a week to play, Mr. Gabe Davis. All right, guys, thank you guys so much for being here, man. Hit that like button for me if you guys haven't done so already. And let me know what's up, man. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Let me know where your confidence levels are at. And let's do a pick'em. Let's do a high-stakes pick'em. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let's do a pick'em. Herbert over 2 touchdowns. I kind of like. What's Herbie been up to lately? 2 touchdowns in week 2, 1 in week 3, 3 in the first 2 weeks. Like, in both games, so. Nah. Austin Eckler to have a rushing touchdown. I kind of like that line. Mike Williams just needs 6 receptions. He doesn't really get a lot of receptions, though. 7 last week, 1 the week before, 8 week 2, 2 in week 1. He's just so all over the place. I do kind of like that line. Jacoby Brissett to throw a pick is always fun. We're going to look through everything here before we make any decisions, though. All right, Jason G, start 2, Higgins, Jamal Williams, or Amon-Ra. Man, I probably go Higgins and Jamal Williams. Listen, guys, I still like Amon-Ra now that he's healthy, but I'm going to take Chubb to score a touchdown. That's easy. If you have better options, I probably go with that. I probably go Higgins and Jamal Williams. I'm going to be really back and forth on Amon-Ra St. Brown this morning. If you have better options, I think you stick with them. J-Dub's in the house. Good morning. What's up, man? How are you, man? Hope you got some rest. What's up, bro? Yeah, so much for the Packers defense. I've been talking about it all morning, man. Absolutely screwed me. I need the Giants to kind of step up here, man, because I got Aaron Rodgers against me in the league where I started the Packers defense. Man, it's wired. Tanyan and Lazard off the field right now. Big D, I'm so screwed. I played Packers and Tanyan because Pitts is out. Still a chance for Tanyan here, right? Yeah, I talked about this last night. I talked about it the night before. Like, you always got to be wary of these London games. Just weird crap happens. And I was really worried we were going to get a bad update on Saquon Barkley. I'm so happy he came back in the game, guys, and scored. So I'm sorry to hear it, David. GK, PPR flex, Hall, Dobbins, Hunt, Curtis Samuel. I go Curtis Samuel. Curtis Samuel, undoubtedly. That's the easy one, right? Against Tennessee secondary. And then I'd probably go Breece Hall. But Dobbins and Hunt are fine. Like the running back choice is tough. But Curtis Samuel's going to have a good week, man. Tennessee 28th in the league against opposing receivers. It's going to be a scrappy little game. Going to be points involved in that game for both sides. So Curtis Samuel for sure. And then I'd probably go Breece Hall. I think Breece Hall is a really good play on the week. Whew. It's full PPR. I think Hunt and Dobbins are in line for a decent game too. But I go Hall and Curtis Samuel. Saquon was such a steal. Glad I got him in one league. Yeah, man. I don't want to see Saquon go out. Like, even if I have Saquon against me, like, I only have Saquon in one league. It's like, I want to see a healthy Saquon Barkley on a weekly basis, man. He's good for fantasy football. He's good for football. Like, just imagine on a weekly basis if Saquon is out. Like, what are we watching in those Giants games? There's nothing left to watch. Just literally nothing left to watch. So, I want Saquon fully healthy for sure, man. London games do suck. Yeah, I kind of made the comparison. Like, it's kind of like Thursday night football games because, like, the travel involved. It's not necessarily a short week by any means, but it's just a different feel. Like those Thursday night games, you know. No one's really comfortable. Man, Randall Cobb has 99 receiving yards on the day. Just ridiculous. All right, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Little flip to Aaron Jones. He picks up about 8 yards. GK, we got you, bro. That's what we're here for, man. Let me know if you got any other thoughts on the day. Guys, how do you guys feel? We're getting closer and closer to kickoff. I got to take a look here, actually. I got to see what's going on with my lineups. Man, I started Dylan. God. Okay. Burrow, Eckler, Dylan, Deontay, Hollywood Brown, Everett, St. Brown, Allen Lazard, Matt Gay, Tampa Bay's defense, Swift, Dotson, Garrett Wilson, Kyler Murray on the bench. I think that's the best lineup possible, except I already started A.J. Dillon. All right. Opposite league, I've got T-Law, Eckler, C.H. Higgins, Mike Williams, Goddard, Amon-Ra, Brett Meyer. Denver's defense already played. I could go Devonta Smith, Drake London, or Kareem Hunt over Amon-Ra, St. Brown. There's definitely an argument too, but I'm kind of in a good position here already. My opponent had Michael Pittman and A.J. Dillon. So I have the projected lead, and I had the Broncos defense. Although he's got the Niners versus Carolina. Shout out to Dusty, my guy. But he also had Lazard. So I might just roll with Amon-Ra. If I did make a switch, I'm thinking it's Devonta Smith versus Arizona. But that's a pretty good lineup overall. Okay. Catch Fam League. I got Jalen Hurts, Najee Harris, and Dameon Pierce. I have to start those 2 running backs. I have no running back depth after making a big blockbuster trade with J-Dubs for Deebo Samuel. So I've got CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Waddle, Hayden Hurst, who's questionable and plays in Sunday night. So that could actually be kind of risky. Devonta Smith, Deebo, Seattle's kicker, and I played Denver's defense. But I'm going to risk it. Like, let's just see. If I go with another tight end, it's Evan Ingram. It's Evan Ingram, basically. Which is a good streaming option. I might have to think on that. That's really the only thing coming up for me. All right, okay, I got away from the game. About to hit the 2-minute warning. The Packers snapped the ball. It's a little dump off to Robbie Tonyan. He's got a first down, and we'll get the 2-minute warning. Okay. Let's see. Would you start Akers or ETN over Damian Harris in London? No. No. I go Harris in London. Harris has the matchup. London has the targets. I go with those two, Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Good to see you, bro. Jerry, what's up? Thought Barkley was out for the game. Nah, he just went to the tent. Didn't want to. So, just because the player goes to the tent doesn't always mean they're out. But it was a little spooky there for a second, wasn't it? Zachary, what's up, bro? Pick 2 receivers and 2 flex. Amon-Ra, Kirk, Debo, Fournette, Jamal Williams, Henry. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Gosh. Debo and Christian Kirk. And Jamal Williams, and I'm assuming that's Derrick Henry. Jamal Williams and Derrick Henry, but Fournette and Amon-Ra could have really good games. This is a good position to be in. Good position to be in, man. Safest plays in my eyes are Kirk, Debo, Jamal Williams, and Derrick Henry. You don't bench Derrick Henry, okay? But Fournette's probably gonna have a good game against Falcons, and Amon-Ra can always have a good game. So. But yeah, Kirk, Debo, Williams, Derrick Henry for me. Jerry comes back, scores a touchdown. Yeah, I was really happy. I got a little sized on stream there. I'm avoiding defenses for all London games going forward, but I'm good. Only down 10 in catch fam league. Still have a chance. Yeah, I still have a good chance in my league that I started them. But moving forward, unless they're just an absolute smash play, I'm not starting defenses in Thursday night games or London games moving forward. I'm salty. But I did start the Broncos in half my leagues, and they played just fine. But I consider that like a smash play. So came back. I'm happy about it. I'll take those 20 points. Let's go. J-Dub says Harris in London. Yeah, I agree. Evan Engram, I'd rather risk it. That's probably a good point. Debo and Kirk. Okay, I agree. Which Henry? Derrick Henry's a no-brainer. Yeah, agreed. Oh, man. I'm just trying to think, who would even be available at tight end? Let's see what Hayden Hurst looks like. Oh, gosh. What did I just do? Game Center. I just want to click on Hayden Hurst's name. So basically I'd had the Chiefs and Raiders, so nobody because, or the Ravens. I could go with, who's the Ravens? Second string tight end who's all right. That might be what I have to do. I kind of want to start Hayden Hurst, man. All right, Jones gets the handoff here. 1st and 10. He gets about 7. All right, this got me stuck on. Okay, here we go. This should work. Okay, Hayden Hurst is expected to be on the field. Ooh. Why do I like Hayden Hurst so much? I'm going to leave him. I'm going to risk it, J-Dubs. Let's see here. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks. And yeah, Derrick Henry, I got you. Wait, did A.J. Dillon score? Or no, you're just saying A.J. Dillon, man. Yeah, bum week. I might drop him. I got him in the auction league. I might have to drop him. Isaiah Likely. Yeah, that's who I'm probably going with. Who's the second tight on the Bengals? That's a good point too. I could go that route. I don't even know. I could tell you though. Devin Asiai. Mitchell Wilcox looks like he's getting more work, but he has 1 target in each game of the season except week 1 where he had 0 targets. So that's probably who I'd roll with. All right, so the Packers, what's happening? Coming off the field here? No, going on the field. All right, 3rd and 2 for the Packers. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Then we'll get back to some picks. Throw together a little parlay here. All right, what we got, Pack? 3rd and 2. A.J. Dillon's on the field. Rodgers looks... Rodgers... The ball is tipped and nearly intercepted. That was strange. I mean, the ball went like straight up in the air. Almost a pick. Almost a pick. Aaron Rodgers looking... Yeah, looking for Randall Cobb. It's tipped by a lineman and nearly intercepted. No, it hit the helmet of a lineman who was trying to tip the ball. Packers are going to go for it, aren't they? Yeah. Packers are going to go for it. Yeah, Jason, I go T. Higgins over Amon Ra. Packers trying to draw him off sides. They don't get it. It's tipped again. It's tipped again. No way. I'm telling you guys, these London games are always a mess. Always a mess. Wow. I did not bet on this game at all. I think the only bets I threw were Lazard as an anytime touchdown scorer and Barkley as an anytime touchdown scorer. I was like, I'm not betting on this game. London games are whack, man. Wow, Packers are going to win. I mean, going to lose. Giants are going to win. Wow. Yeah, J-Dubs likes that. All right, what else we got on the day? Cook to score touchdowns, not bad. Kind of like Adam Thielen here over 4.5 receptions. But I don't really like taking these reception lines. I mean, he's killed it the last 2 weeks. I just don't know how many receptions he's going to have against the Bears. No offense, J-Dubs. Yeah, that's another thing. In terms of parlays and, like, money lines, just parlays involving games, I'm probably not including Thursday night games or London games anymore either. But I had the right thought to not include this game this week, so I feel good about that. Man, the Giants aren't playing that bad, man. Like, we got to give some credit to the Giants. They've only lost 1 game, and they have no receivers. Literally no receivers. Oh, a little chippy out there between Matt Breida and the defense. Yeah. So the Packers take a timeout. I mean, the Giants... Okay, I mean, they still have timeouts. Like, there's still technically a chance for the Packers. We'll see what happens. All right. Jay Judah, what's up, man? DK, Gabe Davis, Connor, Mike Williams, pick 2, Standard League. What's up, man? I go Mike Williams for sure. Man, I think I could see Gabe Davis having a good day. I really do. Who do you guys like more? So, Isaiah McKenzie's out. Dawson Knox is out. With that information, would you guys go with DK? Or would you guys go with Gabe Davis? Or would you go with Connor? Mike Williams for sure. J-Dub says Gabe Davis. I'm kind of starting to lean towards Gabe Davis as well. I think I agree. I think I agree there. Ooh, it's a little chippy. Oh, that was the last play. What is happening, man? Packers getting crazy out there. All right, so now, okay, now the Packers are out of timeouts. That's why they weren't running plays. Davis is good to go. Yeah, Davis is good to go. He's going to play. All right, so the Packers will get a chance at a Hail Mary here. Rondo Moore plays today. Would you start him? No. No. Did not see anything that gave us confidence out of last week. No. He's projected more. No. No, I don't play him. I don't play him. I don't play him. Antonio Gibson over 2 receptions. Why do I feel like that's like a really solid play? It's not. 7 in week 1, 3 last week, but overall it's not. McLaurin over... What do you like more? McLaurin with 5 receptions or Scary Terry over 60 receiving yards? Wow. He's only had more than 5 receptions once this year. All right, I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to go higher on 60.5 receiving yards. Or do you guys like Curtis Samuel more at 44.5? All right, 4th and 14 for the Giants. Are they going to go for it? Matt LaFleur is mad. He's saying that is bullshit. Because you think about it, the Giants could go for it and just run around. No, that'd be an awful... What am I saying? That'd be awful. They could take a safety here, though, and punt it away, which would also probably be stupid. This is why I'm not a head coach. Getting a little dramatic over here. Trevor Lawrence with 2 passing touchdowns? Yeah, let's go, T-Law. I got the faith in you. But James Robinson to score a touchdown? I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, those are solid lines, right? With Isaiah McKenzie out, only have Moore and Chase Claypool available, so put in Chase. I know it's not great. Shoot, man. Shoot. I don't know what to expect out of Chase Claypool with Kenny Pickett out there. Good morning, Andrea. Eugene, trust your gut there. If you like Rondell Moore, no pun intended, more, then maybe go Rondell Moore. That's tough, man. That's really tough. That's not good. Anyone out there on the waivers you can think of worth mentioning? Anyone? Wentz or Geno? Also Teddy or Tannehill? I go Wentz. Go Wentz against Tennessee, man. And quite frankly, if you don't have the confidence, you go Tannehill against Washington. Andrea, good morning. Hello. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you have a great Sunday. Good luck today. We got a good little matchup going today. Good luck. I don't like any of these Steelers lines. Josh Allen for 3 touchdowns. Kind of juicy. Flex, Tony Pollard, Robert Woods, Noah Brown, or Parker. I go Robert Woods. He's going to have a good game. I go Bobby Trees. Give me Bobby Trees. Can I start both McLaurin and Curtis Samuel? Yes, you can. Tennessee, 28th in the league against opposing receivers. 4th worst team in the league. Yeah. You can. You definitely can. Man, I'm so tempted to take Gabe Davis at 10 fantasy points. Why do I feel like Jamal Williams to score a touchdown is just an absolute lock, though? Bailey Zappi. Should I take the under on it? But Detroit's so bad. Damian Harris to score a touchdown is nice, too. Screw it. This is my line for the day, man. Nick Chubb to have a rushing touchdown. James Robinson, Jamal Williams, and Damian Harris to score a touchdown. T-Law to score 2 touchdowns. Has to be passing touchdowns. Man, Miles Sanders to score a touchdown. You got some good lines today. All right, the Packers are going to get a shot to throw a Hail Mary here. That's my line for the day. I'm just doing one line. Nick Chubb, Trevor Lawrence, James Robinson, Jamal Williams, Damian Harris. No one get hurt, please. Good morning. What's up, Olrak? John, we got you, bro, of course. Good morning. Have Pickens as a flex with Kenny. I was thinking Claypool could play cleanup. Yeah, I like Pickens there. I mean, I'll say this much. As Aaron Rodgers drops back, there's a flag on the play. I'll say this much, man. the Steelers are going to be playing from behind. So, like, they should be throwing the football, you know? So I think that's fine. In your case, I think it's okay. I don't really trust Rondell Moore, and he gets Philly. Yeah, Go Claypool and Pickett. Let's go Steelers. Everyone cross your fingers for Eugene. Sitting Najee and Edmonds for Sanders. Thoughts? Yes, that's the right play. Miles Sanders should be in your lineup on a weekly basis. For sure. Much better play than Najee or Edmonds. All right, Rodgers spinning around. He's got pressure all over the place. He's not even going to... Oh, he fumbles. He couldn't even get the pass off. Couldn't even get the pass off. Giants were in his face on that play. Rodgers did everything he could to try and get that ball out. It's going to be a loss for the Packers. 27-22 is your final score on the day. Giants-Packers game is over. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about half an hour till kickoff. Let me know, guys. We might sign off a little bit early today because I'm going to the pumpkin patch with the fam. And I'm excited. So we got to pick him in today. Chubb to score a rushing touchdown. Probably the riskiest. But it's not really risky at all. It's just embedding lines. Like, technically speaking, it's a little bit risky because... I mean, he doesn't have a single receiving touchdown on the year. He has 5 rushing touchdowns in 4 games. So he didn't score a touchdown in week 1, though. So I feel pretty good there. I'm confident in Trevor Lawrence today. It's either going to make or break me. But he has at least 2 touchdowns in 3 out of 4 matches. He had 2 passing touchdowns against Philadelphia. And he gets Houston today. So I love that call. James Robinson is my must start of the freaking week, you know? So James Robinson has 3 touchdowns through 4 games. Only game he hasn't scored a rushing touchdown. And he has 1 receiving touchdown. So only game he has not scored in is week 4 against Philadelphia. So I like that line. Jamal Williams here. I just believe in Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams has 6 touchdowns through 3 games. Okay, he didn't score in week 2. But Swift is out. He gets New England. Not an awful matchup. Not a great matchup. He should score. Then Damien Harris, on the other hand, in the same game, scored a touchdown. He has 3 touchdowns in his last 3 games. And Detroit is the 2nd worst team in the league against opposing running back. So I love this line for the day. But most of the time when I choose a line, I don't make any money. So we'll see what happens. Birdie, what's good, my guy? Traded Kelsey, Najee, ETN for Ertz, Barkley, Thielen, and Dillon, who won. Traded Kelsey, Najee, ETN for Ertz, Barkley, Thielen. I mean, naturally, I probably lean towards the Kelsey side, but upgrading Najee to Barkley and getting Thielen and Dillon for ETN and still coming out with tight end 4 on the season so far, yeah, I'll take the Barkley side, but I hate losing Kelsey. Like, I hate that. But Ertz is playing good football. So, actually, like, if we take the tight end part out of the equation, then, yeah, the Barkley side wins. But Kelsey brings such a positional advantage on a weekly basis that you could say Kelsey, you know. Mike Williams, Damien Harris, or Gabe Davis. I go Mike Williams here. But all options involved are good. All options involved are good. What's up, Grail Collect? Stober, what's up, man? Devonta Smith, Hollywood or Pierce in the flex, starting Cook, Jamal Williams, Christian Kirk, and JJ. They're all good flex options. I like the matchup for Devonta Smith and Hollywood, but I like Dameon Pierce this week too. Ooh, that's tough. Like, Hollywood gets the Eagles. I really don't want to bet against the Eagles, man. I don't want to bet against Darius Slay, but Hollywood is just playing such good football. It's really hard to bench. It's really, really hard to bench Hollywood, man. I might go Hollywood, but Devonta Smith brings really nice boomer bust. Like, the rest of your lineup looks good, so you probably go Hollywood or Smith, but just be prepared that one of them can come out with a low floor. Pierce is the safest play, but the ceilings, like, since the rest of your lineup looks good, I think you go for a ceiling with Smith or Hollywood. Miss Sarcastic, so much for starting Dylan. Yeah. Dylan's going to be a sit for me moving forward, man. I have no confidence there. I'm going to drop him in the Catch Fam Auction League. So if you want him and you're in that league, I'm dropping him. He ruined me. Start Lockett or Myers in the flex. Lockett for sure. Give me Lockett. Curtis Samuel, Hollywood Brown, Devonta Smith, Amari Cooper, pick 2. Curtis Samuel. Oh, gosh. I don't know what to do about Hollywood. Go Curtis Samuel and Hollywood Brown. But Cooper and Smith are good plays, too. It's a good problem to have. You're going to have a good lineup no matter what you do there. Sorry, I just heard a weird noise outside the house. Oh, let's see here. What a game for the G-Men. Sorry I couldn't watch the game and stream at the same time. You're good, bro. You're good. Do your thing. You're good. Enjoy the football. Full PPR. Pick 1. Deontay Johnson, Tyler Lockett, or Garrett Wilson. Tyler Lockett for me. Feeling Ingram will fall in the end zone. They might push Kamara too much. I picked up Pirine. Too desperate for RB2. Ingram or Pirine. Oh, God. Ingram due to matchup. I think Joe Mixon is going to be the guy. I don't see a good game script for Pirine. I know week 3 was fine, but I don't know if he's going to get 7 targets, 7 receptions again. I trust your gut instinct there, man. Either option's not great. Lawrence or Stafford, go T-Law for sure. Give me Lawrence versus the Texans for sure. Not even close for me, man. I'm not starting Stafford right now. He gets the Cowboys. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Jeff Wilson or Hollywood Brown. Also Jeff Wilson or Ramondre. Jeff Wilson's a safe floor. Hollywood Brown brings the upside. He has a tough matchup, though. I'd probably go Hollywood Brown and Stevenson. You got to start Stevenson versus the Lions. I go Hollywood Brown and Stevenson. Are you high on Gabe Davis? Should I start Gabe Davis, Herbert, Zeke, Bateman, or Algier? I would go Gabe Davis there if you feel like you can risk the upside. You know, like if you feel like you can risk the boom or bust potential. If you're confident in the rest of your lineup, I go Gabe Davis. Dawson Knox is out. Isaiah McKenzie's out. It's a good matchup. David, good morning. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hello, hello. Just offered Lockett, Kittle, and Garrett Wilson for St. Brown. I already have good depth. Should I do it? You got offered or you offered? I mean, if you want St. Brown that bad, try to make it a 3-for-2 trade. Like, Lockett's playing good enough, and Wilson, although he's coming off a bad game, has played good enough on the season. And Kittle's still freaking George Kittle. Like, try to get another player. But, yeah, I don't mind it. Brady or Murray? I go Brady. Brady should ball today against Atlanta. Elliott over Gibson? I go Gibson. I go Gibson against Tennessee. Over Zeke getting the Rams run defense. I go Gibson. Gabe Davis needs a bounce back. Isaiah McKenzie's inactive. I'm thinking he should have a good game. Yeah, I like Davis today. If you guys have any confidence in Gabe Davis, I think he's good to go today. Mike Williams, no Keenan Allen this game. Yeah, I do probably prefer Mike Williams over Gabe Davis, though. And Damon Harris plays Detroit. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, man. I go Mike Williams, but they're all good options. Don't be. They could all outscore each other. They're all good options there. I go Mike Williams though. What's up, fantasy football excellence? London or Breece Hall? I go Breece Hall. I go Breece Hall. Not completely against London, but it's just like the game script is fine for London because the Falcons are gonna be playing from behind, so they're gonna be throwing the football, but like. It's just going to be way too easy for Todd Bowles to X out Drake London potentially. You know, Pitts is out of the game. Patterson's out of the game. Like, I go Hall. What if I'm not confident because I'm 1-3? I'm only projected to have 42% chance to win. My team is Russ, Saquon, Najee, Hollywood, Sutton, Conklin, Knox, Herbert, Davis, Zeke, Bateman, McKissick, Algier. I go Gabe Davis. I still go Gabe Davis. Like, you need the upside, man. I go Gabe Davis there. We got you, Grail. We got you, bro. I meant that I just got offered Lockett, Kittle, and Wilson for St. Brown, but I have good depth. Oh. Then probably not. I'd probably hold St. Brown. Probably not. Probably not. Guys, would you guys start DK Metcalf versus Marshawn Lattimore and the Saints or Gabe Davis? I'm going to do whatever the majority, you know what? Oh, I got to do this. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. Who ya starting? Gabe Davis, DK, and I'm putting the matchups. All right, let's see here. Woods or Cooks? I go Woods. It's gonna have a good game. Shay, full PPR. Should I start Kareem Hunt in the morning game or wait and start a questionable CeeDee Lamb who is on the groin, or who has a groin injury? I have no one else to start. Thanks for always helping my dude, of course. But both are good starts. I don't really want to sit CeeDee Lamb right now, even though he should draw most of the attention from Jalen Ramsey. If you're worried about the injury, then I think you're okay, man. I think you're okay, and you go with Kareem Hunt, who's got a strong chance to find the end zone today. So I think either are fine. Both are fine. I don't want to set CeeDee Lamb, but if the injury worries you, then go Kareem Hunt. All right, Waller or Everett, please help. Both are fine, Zach. I go Waller just because I like the game script. I mean, I like the game script for the Chargers game, too. Chargers and Browns. Gosh, that's tough. That is tough. I go Waller by a hair, but Everett's fine. PPR, need to start 3. Gabe Davis, Higgins, Chase, Godwin. Whew. I mean, you're in a good position no matter what you do here, my guy. Like, this could be a week where Higgins and Chase ball. I go Chase and Godwin. But really, there's no wrong answer there. I go Chase and Godwin. Can't really go wrong any route here. All right. I'm going to lean Davis just because it's the Bills. I'm going to do what you guys say. Looks like most of you guys are saying Davis. Najee, Zeke, Algier, Herbert, or running back. You could take a chance on Herbert, but Montgomery's going to play. So it's either Najee or Herbert. Herbert's got the better matchup, but Monty will be out there to eat into the touches. But Bears have no choice but to run the football. Maybe go Herbert. I want to start Gabe Davis until he has one good game. I mean, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at too, man. Baltimore passing defense sucks. Yeah. Oh, you needed to start 3. I only gave you 2. Yeah, Godwin, Chase, and Higgins is who I'd go with there. Yeah, Godwin, Chase, Higgins. I agree with J-Dubs. James Robinson or Jamal? James Robinson for sure. Texans, worst team in the league against posting running backs. Go James Robinson. Renfro coming back and Keenan is still out. That's my big thing about Waller or Everett. Yeah, then I think it's fine to go Everett. Everett's going to have a good game, man. I just like the Raiders-Chiefs game. Just feels like one of those games where it's like, oh, we could see some points here. You know? We could see a good game script where the Raiders are having to throw the football. So, but yeah, Everett's fine, man. I like Everett this week as well. Taysom Hill, Ingram, or Conklin? Probably Conklin. But really, you could roll the dice anywhere here. I'd probably go Conklin, though. He's been the most consistent on the season. Like standard league, if it's a standard league, you can go Hill. But outside of that, it's Conklin for me. Start all your Bengals receivers starting against the Ravens. Yeah, I even like Tyler Boyd this week. Algier or Herbert? I go Herbert there. Just keep in mind Monty's going to cap the ceiling. But it's a good matchup. The Vikings are giving up a ridiculous amount of rushing yards to the running back position. And the Bears are going to run the football. Like, I still think Herbert can be productive with Monty in there. So I like him more than Algier, but Algier's okay too. He just has a bad matchup, and like, I don't know, man. I could see a really ugly day for the Atlanta Falcons. Excuse me. Like J-Dub says, Algier by a hair. Like, I don't mind it. I just feel like there's more upside with Herbert. Hat PPR, should I play St. Brown with a sprained ankle and Dobbins for their upside and sit Olave even though he looks consistent? No, you have to start Olave. You have to start Olave. J-Dub says Olave, Dobbins, I'm fine with that. Hard to bench St. Brown, isn't it? But you got to start Olave, man. Olave's balling. If you really want to go for the upside, the other two are fine. I don't know if Dobbins, I don't think Dobbins going to have nearly as good of a game as he did last week, though. Godfather, I don't like either, but lean Herbert. Yeah, I agree. Is Algier starting? Yes, Algier's your RB1 for the day. Algier's the RB1. Olave or Mike Williams as a flex. I still go Mike Williams here. I like Olave a lot, but I go Mike Williams. I like the matchup more. I go Mike Williams. Yeah, MT is out. DJ Moore, Hawkin the flex. Hawkinson, yeah. I'm not starting DJ Moore. I'm not starting these Panthers players against the Niners. No way. Give me Hawkinson. Hawkinson's going to have a good game, guys. I like Hawkinson. I like him a lot. It's a good matchup this week. Pats have not been good against tight ends. And Amon-Ra is playing, but Chark is still out. Swift is still out. It's a good game. You know, going to be a good day for Hawkinson. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but I go TJ. Okay, last question. I'm also starting Mike Williams and Herbert. Does that affect me starting Everett? Should I stay Waller? Nah. Chargers going to be putting up some points today, man. Like, they're one of those teams you can, like, Chargers, Eagles, you know, like, there's certain teams you can start multiple players. You can stack it up. I'm good with the Chargers offense today. Yeah, Andrea, let's go. Barkley found the end zone. I'm happy about it. Williams, start Schultz or Conklin, full PPR. Gosh, that's tough. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, William. Welcome to Catch Fam. I go Conklin by a hair. We'll see what happens with Schultz, but I'll go Conklin for now. Andrew, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to Catch Fam and all the new subscribers today. Thank you guys so much, man. I'll go Conklin for now. Schultz will be better as the season goes on, but I go Conklin. Jamal Williams or Damian Harris in the flex. Phew. I really don't want to bench Damian Harris, but I might go Jamal Williams. He's still playing better football overall. I go Jamal Williams, but Harris can have a really good game. Both are fine, though. If like the Lions' second worst team in the league against opposing running backs. Both are fine. We got you, William, of course, man. We got you, Zach, of course. Other channels only respond to Super Chats. Y'all are far more interactive. Super Chats always get the preference. They always get the priority, but I'm not going to force you guys to send me Super Chats. But there are nights and certain days where it's really busy in here, and you're going to get a quicker answer if you hit a Super Chat. But I'm not going to... I don't want to force you guys to send me Super Chats, man, but I get it. And some of the channels out there are just way too big. Like, I get it from their perspective, too. Like, they're going to read Super Chats first because they might have 700 people in the chat. Like, I mean, I get it, man. But, hey, I appreciate the kind words, Zach. Of course, bro. Yeah, William's been balling, man. Offer Keenan Allen for Najee and Doobie. I probably hold Najee and Doobie. Man, we need to see Keenan Allen out on the field. Do I start Kirk because I wanted to start Olave this week? I do like Kirk this week. But, man, like, if you want Olave out there, then I think that's fine, bro. Olave's balling right now, and MT's out. So I think Olave's just fine, bro. Go with your gut instinct. You know, I always encourage you guys, trust your gut. And if Olave's your gut instinct, then I say go Olave. There will come a time as channel grows will Super Chat will only be involved. I'm crossing my fingers, J-Dubs. I don't want to get ahead of myself. But the potential is there for sure. So I appreciate the optimism, J-Dubs. And Zach Kane with the $2 don't know hitting us with the Super Chat. We got you, Zach, of course, man. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate that. It really does help out the channel. So I appreciate that. And, of course, if you guys ever just want to support the channel, the best way to do so is just to become a YouTube member. It's $4.99 per month, and the link for that is in the chat down below, or there should be just a button you can press now somewhere below to become a member. But really, like, if you guys ever just want to support the channel, that's the best way to do it. But regardless, really at the end of the day, if you guys are coming out to the streams and interacting and liking the videos and commenting and watching our videos and like, you're still supporting the channel to a large degree. So I appreciate you guys no matter what, man. I appreciate this community so much. And I just feel blessed to have quickly grown such a community that we have. But all right, less than 10 minutes here, guys. Less than 10 minutes. Let's see what we got here, guys. Would you start Goddard and Jamal Williams or Harris and Hawkinson? Goddard and Jamal Williams. But Harris and Hawkinson are good starts, but I go Goddard and Williams. Jacobs or Brandon Cooks at the flex. Harry, I go Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I'm okay with Kirk or Olave as well. They're all good starts here. Flex, St. Brown or CEH. I go CEH. Give me Clyde. Raiders are playing bad defense. Give me Clyde. All right, I'm moving DK out of my lineup. And going Gabe Davis because you guys told me to. So I'm riding or dying with you guys. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move DK to the flex. No, wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave Chris Godwin at the flex, and I don't know, just because he plays tonight. You never know. And I'm going to put Gabe Davis in. Gosh, Barkley just saved me. I can't believe the Packers had 3 freaking points. All right, Waller, Zach Ertz. I go Zach Ertz, man. It's a good matchup. But Waller's going to have a good game, too. Zay Jones or Elijah Moore. I go Zay Jones. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. I got a couple things to do. We're going to the pumpkin patch. So I'm going to take a little break from football and then come back and check in. So I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to go hang out with the fam for a bit. Good luck today, everybody. We got less than 10 minutes till kickoff. And I hope you guys kill it today. Lots of good lineups you guys sent me throughout the week. I think we got your guys' rosters in good position for the weekend and through Monday night. So no stream tonight, just the morning stream on the day. But hit me up in the YouTube comments. Hit me up on Discord. Hit me up on Instagram. Both links are down below. Best places to reach us outside the YouTube comments section when we're not streaming will be Discord and Instagram. If you guys need anything, let me know. And we'll roll into week 6. I can't believe we're 5 weeks down. I can't believe we're 5 weeks down, guys. It's just crazy to me. This season's already flying by. So thank you to all the new subscribers. Zach, thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. Thank you guys for all the support through week 5. And y'all have a great Sunday, guys. Be safe. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your football. Remember, like, even if fantasy is killing you, don't let it hurt your day, man. Sit back and enjoy some football. Should be a good afternoon of NFL action. So appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for everything in week 5. Olrak, Zakira, hope I said that right. I can't pronounce anything. Zesh, J-Dubs, Godfather, thank you guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. And everyone else who stopped by, everyone else who was in the stream today, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. We'll talk soon, guys. And that'll do it, man. Everyone have a great Sunday. Everyone be safe. I'll talk to you guys soon. And love you guys, man. Love this community. Love the Catch fam. Have a good Sunday. Good luck to everybody out there, man. With that, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, y'all saw it here on the Catch. And